What's scarier than an alien? Well, a swarm of aliens, of course. But what's even more terrifying than the swarm? The queen of that swarm. So here in this video we will showcase 10 monstrous queen aliens of different swarm species seen in movies. These matriarchs of the species are usually the ones that reproduce the drones or the workers and warriors, and also are bigger, stronger and vastly more intelligent and sinister than the rest. So let's take a look at these. The first one, the Arachnid Queen. Seen in the movie Starship Troopers Invasion, the Queen Bug is a larger and more intelligent caste of the Arachnids. The Queen is kept hidden from the Terran Federation by the Arachnids, indicating a strategic importance to their society. It does share some characteristics with the other bug types like the warrior bug, with a crowned head, a large beaked mouth and elongated body, adapted for breeding. It possesses 2 large grasping limbs, 2 smaller ones for holding prey, and 6 smaller legs for movement. It is the matriarch of the arachnids on that particular planet. However, it is not the supreme ruler of the species. That goes to the god bug. It is capable of laying up to 1,800 eggs per day, and its primary function is reproduction, ensuring the survival and expansion of the arachnid colony. Number 2. The Harvester Overlord. Showcased in the movie Skyline, the Harvester aliens here are hyper-advanced extraterrestrials. They appear as black cephalopod-like creatures with the ability to use the brains of other species to power themselves and their army. They are possibly servants or creations of a sinister and all-powerful hive mind. They were also theorized to have created the human race in the past for a purpose to harvest their brains over the course of millions of years, building their army. The harvesters are led by an overlord, which is sort of like a queen, a matriarch of their kind. The overlord can sprout tentacles from her body during combat against her opponents, and she also has super strength, which is strong enough to tear apart human flesh in a whim. Number 3. The Tao Te Queen. The Tao Te, seen in the movie The Great Wall, are an ancient reptilian alien race from an unknown planet that somehow landed on Earth millions of years ago in the past and invaded the ancient lands of China, slaughtering everyone in sight. They are beyond counting and all are led by the Queen, the alpha female and the leader of their hive. The Tao Te are aggressive quadrupedal reptilian monsters driven by a ravenous appetite. The Queen, while looking much like the rest of her kin, also has stark differences about her. She resembles a protoceratops, and she has a squat body, an overlapping backplates, a whip-like tail, and a rounded head with a deadly mouth. She is also larger and bears a distinctive 2-pronged sail on her back that vibrates to command or communicate with her troops. Number 4. The Mother Legion. So the Legion seen in the Gamera movies are silicon-based extraterrestrial lifeforms that look like insects, particularly like the rhinoceros beetle. They lack muscles and move around with pressurized gas inside their exoskeletons, which gives them a biomechanical look. They appear in swarming numbers, and they achieve this by a vicious propagation cycle to spread throughout the galaxy, and they are led by the Queen. She is the largest of her kind, and in the form of the Mother Legion, she stands 140 meters tall. She carries egg cases on her abdomen containing vast numbers of the Legion's soldiers. If threatened, she defends her valuable pod with great durability and also with the ability to fly with insect-like wings to get away in case the opponent is too strong to handle. And when attacked and cornered, she can also shed her wings and adopt a subterranean lifestyle akin to the Queen Ants, burrowing underground. This queen is one of Gamera's deadliest opponents. Number 5. The Decoy Queen. The Decoy Queen is different from the rest of these other entries in that she is actually very small in size. She is the antagonist in the live-action movie called Ben 10 Alien Swarm. The Decoy Queen is a larger-than-average mechanical alien which looks more like a wingless insect despite being really small, and when I say larger than average, she is larger than the average drone. Despite her small size, she is vicious, cold and merciless in battle, capable of controlling humans from inside, and she outmatches typical drones and can rapidly reproduce them. Additionally, she can also sprout tentacles to fire potent electric energy blasts, especially against the protagonist Ben 10. Number 6. The Swarm Hive Queen. This entry right here is from one of the episodes of the Netflix anthology series Love, Death and Robots. Seen in the episode called The Swarm, the Queen here is the leader of a hive of aliens present in the void of space, in a nest. She appears to be the center of their hive that in a way functions as a superorganism, whereby every type of cars, workers, they function differently but in unison so as to maintain the hive. The Queen is a very ancient entity that has existed for millions of years and views humans as just another species that will pass on to the annals of history. She has the appearance of a gigantic brain that is infused with her nest via numerous tendrils and tentacles. Number 7. The White Spikes Queen. The White Spikes are extraterrestrial swarm species from the movie The Tomorrow War. They emerged in North Russia in 2048 AD and laid waste to humanity within just 3 years. Presumed to be an alien bioweapon from the crashed interstellar ship buried over 1,000 years, they possessed unmatched breeding rates, insatiable hunger, and unrelenting aggression. Led by a queen, these albino-like creatures are hexapods with 6 limbs including 4 main legs for locomotion and 2 mantis-like arms for grabbing. They also wield tentacles with grasping digits, capable of lifting and throwing humans several meters away. Additionally, these tentacles can serve as ranged weapons, firing bony spikes with great force. They also are bulletproof from their backs, but are vulnerable on their bellies. The queen of these species also look the same, but is slightly larger in size. Number 8. The Foric Queen. This particular alien queen appears in the movie Ender's Game. She is one of many hive queens that are the leaders of swarms of alien creatures called the Forics. The hive queens of the Forics were approximately 3 meters in length, with compound eyes and a reddish-brown skin tone. They also look like ants. In their youth, they possess wings for mobility, enabling them to fly, which later falls down and atrophies. These hive queens communicate telepathically amongst themselves, and they are the sole egg layers in the hive, after mating with male drones. They bioengineer creatures as well with similar biology to the Forics for menial tasks and technology creation. The level of control over their engineered creatures varies greatly though, from giving simple impulses to very complex instructions. In some instances, the hive queens could seize full mental control over groups of workers, making them act as a single organism. Number 9. The Harvester Queen. The Harvester Queen from the Independence Day movies, especially Resurgence, is a massive creature towering over the other Harvester drones and warriors, standing at 131 feet tall, without her power suit, and with it 200 feet or 60 meters. She is a hulking monstrosity, although I could say slender monstrosity. She in a way resembles a queen xenomorph with a large crest on her head and organic tentacles emerging from her back, but she is not black in color like the xenomorph. Anyway, she is massive, has 6 legs with 2 arms, and is equipped with plasma guns as well as an energy shield. She has glowing blood and a mouth with human-like teeth, along with a massive insect-like abdomen. She leads the Harvester swarm from inside of the mothership, which is 5,000 kilometers in diameter. Ruthless and unforgiving, she leads the Harvester aliens in a path of conquest and destruction all over the galaxy. Number 10. The Xenomorph Queen. Seen first in the follow-up to 1979's Alien, the sequel, aptly named Aliens, showcases the Queen as a xenomorph hive leader that is bigger and stronger than the average drones and warriors. It differs from the smaller variants with extra arms and a large head crest. Typically stationary, queens lay eggs and oversee the hive's maintenance, letting other cast members like the drone and the warriors to handle combat and hunting. They are highly intelligent, displaying problem-solving skills, and are capable of issuing commands to other xenomorphs. While reproduction is her main role in the hive, she also moves around if necessary to defend or to invade new systems and battle for dominance against other queens. Let's see if we get another queen appearance in this year's upcoming movie, Alien Romulus. So those are the 10 monstrous alien swarm queens from movies. So if you like this video, then watch this other one as well. And make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, fam.